I want to ask you first how you are watching the prime minister's visit to the White House today. For starters, do you think President Trump sees this as a meeting to sort of close the deal on a Gaza ceasefire? And is the prime minister anywhere amenable to that right now?
Well, this is the third visit by Prime Minister Netanyahu to President Trump. Their relationship is an interesting but complex one. They're both strong men, but they're also competitors in many ways. And they will be dealing with two issues during this visit. One is the ceasefire and long-term arrangements for Gaza, and the other is what are the next steps for Iran. I do think that they're in agreement about at least the 60-day ceasefire, although in the long run, they probably have different visions.
Yeah, and you heard just there what the prime minister said right before traveling here to the U.S., that he is certainly determined to bring all of the hostages back, but that at the same time, what Israel's goals are in the broader conflict basically remain the same. I just wonder what you think the families of the hostages, hearing those comments from the prime minister, what their reaction might be. I mean, do you think they hear that and think the prime minister treats the return of the hostages as his number one priority?
Well, I don't want to speak for them, but they've spoken for themselves, or at least many of them have. And from the early months of this conflict, many of them have accused the prime minister of not prioritizing the return of hostages above all else, but rather prioritizing the war with Hamas at any cost. That has included great devastation to the Palestinian, over 60,000 killed, hundreds of thousands injured, 2 million displaced. And it's also probably contributed to the death of many of those Israeli hostages. And as you know, that has continued to fuel a deep divide politically inside Israel.